Welcome back, everybody, to Bilingual Health and Wealth Academy. You know, this deep dive, it's really got me intrigued. We're diving into Dr. Shu Chenhao's seven-figure digital marketing playbook. And guess what?
What's that?
Dr. Hao? She didn't start out as a marketing guru. She was a scientist.
Really?
Yeah. Then she transitioned into writing, even composing music. And she founded Kokushinsan Ltd.
Wow, that's quite a journey. I wonder if her background in science informs her approach to digital marketing, analytical thinking and all that.
Right. It makes you think. So speaking of digital marketing, it's not just about having a website anymore, is it?
Absolutely not. Dr. Hao points out that over 80% of consumers do their research online before they buy anything.
80%? Wow. I mean, think about it.
Exactly. Before you buy anything, you probably check it out online.
I know, I do. So if your business isn't online, you're missing out on a lot of potential customers.
Exactly. And even if you are online, you need to stand out. You have to turn that online attention into sales.
That's where Dr. Howe's four-pillar approach comes in. It's all about building a strong foundation for your online presence.
She calls them digital marketing foundations.
Okay, so let's break down these pillars. The first one is SEO. Now, I know SEO can be a bit intimidating for some people.
It sounds technical, yeah.
So what's the key takeaway for someone who maybe isn't a tech expert?
Dr. Hao makes SEO really easy to understand. Basically, it's about getting your website to the top of the search results on Google.
Ah, so when people search for something you offer, you want to be the first thing they see.
Exactly. And the best part is you don't have to pay for each click like you do with ads.
So it's all about getting people to find you organically.
Exactly. Organic traffic. It's the best kind.
Makes sense. What's the next pillar?
Social media marketing. Now, everyone's on social media, but Dr. House says it's more than just posting random updates.
Oh, definitely. It has to be strategic, right?
You have to build a community around your brand, create loyalty.
I love that she focuses on community. Building relationships is key, right?
Absolutely. Think about the brands you love on social media. You probably feel a connection to them.
It's true. You're more likely to buy from them because you trust them.
And that's what Dr. Hao dives into. How to create that kind of loyalty through engaging content and authentic interaction.
Makes sense. Okay, what about content marketing? What's the big deal with that?
Content is king. Dr. Hao has a whole pillar dedicated to this. It's about creating valuable content that your audience actually wants to see.
So like blog posts, videos, podcasts.
Exactly. Anything that informs, educates, entertains, or solves a problem for your audience.
So you become a go-to resource in your niche, basically.
Exactly. And guess what?
What?
This ties back to SEO. The more valuable content you have, the higher you'll rank in search results.
It's all connected.
It is. And Dr. Hao shows how all these pillars work together for a powerful strategy.
Okay, so far we've got SEO, social media marketing, and content marketing. What's the fourth pillar?
Email marketing.
Email.
Yeah, email. Dr. Hao says it's still one of the most effective ways to build relationships with your customers.
Really? I thought email was a bit old school.
You might think that, but it's a direct line to people who already want to hear from you.
That's true. They've opted in, so they're already interested in what you offer.
Exactly. And I've heard that email lists can be really valuable for businesses.
I like how Dr. Hao includes this alongside the newer stuff, like social media.
It shows a comprehensive approach, not just chasing trends.
Right. Now, what about paid advertising? I know that can be a big part of digital marketing.
It can be. Dr. House says it's a great way to reach a wider audience quickly, but...
There's a but.
It's not a replacement for those foundational pillars.
Ah, I see.
It's more like a boost. And she gives tips on targeting your ads effectively so you're not wasting money.
That's really important. So it sounds like her book offers a complete toolkit for building a digital marketing strategy.
It really does, but it gets even more interesting. She also introduces 4 pillars to 7-figure success.
Ooh, now we're talking. Tell me more.
Well, it starts with SEO again, but this time she goes deeper.
Deeper. How so?
It's about reaching the top of the search results and staying there.
Okay, so long-term strategy, not just quick tricks.
Exactly. It's about building something sustainable. And then there's social media, taking it to a whole new level.
What does that look like?
Building a truly engaged community, like fans who actively participate.
Almost like brand ambassadors.
Exactly. They spread the word about your business because they genuinely love it.
That's powerful. What about the other pillars?
Content creation is next. Dr. Howe says if you want to hit 7 figures, you need to be the go-to source of information.
So high-quality content that establishes you as an expert.
Exactly. And finally, there's mastering paid advertising.
Not just throwing money at ads, but being strategic about it.
Precisely. Targeting your ideal customer, choosing the right platform, and tracking your results.
Data-driven, I like it. So it seems like she really emphasizes that data-driven approach throughout the book.
She does. Always track your progress, analyze the results, and be ready to change things up based on what you see.
Be flexible. The digital world is always changing.
Absolutely. Now, to show how this all works in the real world, Dr. Howe includes some really interesting case studies.
Oh, let's hear about those. What kind of businesses did she feature?
Well, there's this one e-commerce company that sells fitness apparel. They actually managed to increase their monthly revenue by 300% in just 18 months.
300%. That's insane. How'd they do that?
They had a smart combination of SEO, content marketing, and paid ads.
Okay.
They focused on creating really good content, stuff that resonated with their target audience.
Which was?
Fitness enthusiasts. That helped them climb up the search engine rankings.
So more organic traffic.
Yeah. And then they used those paid ads to reach even more people.
Smart. So it shows how those pillars can work together. Does she have any other examples?
Oh, yeah. There's another case study about a B2B SaaS company. Software as a service. Basically, they offer marketing automation software. And they doubled their user base and hit 7-figure annual revenue in just 2 years.
2 years. Wow. What was their strategy?
They understood their target audience really well. Business professionals, always looking for ways to make their marketing easier.
I feel seen.
So they focused on creating content that addressed their specific needs. Blog posts, webinars, white papers, really helpful stuff.
So they were providing solutions, not just selling a product.
Exactly. And that's a key takeaway from all her case studies.
What is?
The businesses that do really well are the ones that focus on providing genuine value to their audience.
Right. Not just trying to make a quick buck.
It's about building those long-term relationships, becoming a trusted resource.
Yeah.
But, it takes more than just a few tactics to get to that level.
I bet. You need a plan, right? A solid strategy.
That's what Dr. Howe says. You can't just have a website and some social media and hope for the best. You need a roadmap.
So where do you even begin with that? How do you create a roadmap?
First, you got to understand your target audience. Really understand them.
Yeah.
Who are they? What do they need? What are their challenges, their goals?
Right, get into their heads.
Once you have that clear picture, you can tailor your marketing strategy around them.
Makes sense. So you know who you're talking to. Then what?
Define your goals. What do you want to achieve with your marketing?
Increase brand awareness, get more leads, make more sales.
Exactly. Dr. Howe recommends using SMART goals.
Smart.
Yeah. Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound.
Oh, right. I've heard of that. Keeps you focused.
So you're not just aimlessly doing things, you have a plan.
I like it. So
Yeah.
you know your audience, you have your goals. What's next?
Then you dive into the heart of your strategy, your content.
Content is king, right?
Dr. Howe calls it the lifeblood of your digital marketing. It's how you communicate with your audience, tell your story, build those relationships.
So create content they actually care about.
Engaging content. She has a framework for developing a content strategy. Oh, tell me more about that.
It's all about thinking about the buyer's journey,
The buyer's journey.
like the steps someone takes before they buy something. You got to create content for each stage of that journey.
Right, so someone who's just starting to research a product needs different info than someone who's ready to buy.
Exactly. And then once you have your content, you got to distribute it strategically.
Okay, how do you do that?
A strong online presence is key.
Like a website.
A good website, optimized for search engines and user experience.
So it has to look good and be easy to use.
Exactly. And of course, social media plays a huge role too.
Gotta be on those platforms.
She gives lots of tips on building a strong presence on social media, engaging with your followers, building a community.
Social media can be powerful, but it's also easy to get lost in the noise. Any tips on standing out?
Be authentic. Be yourself. Don't try to be something you're not.
Show your personality.
Exactly. And focus on providing value to your followers. Share good content, have conversations, answer questions. Build real connections.
Exactly. And remember, digital marketing isn't a one-time thing. You have to keep track of what's working.
Right, analyze the data. But that can be overwhelming. What does she say about that?
She makes it easy to understand. She explains which metrics are important and what tools you can use to track everything. Website traffic, social media engagement, all of that.
So you can see what's working and what's not.
and make changes based on that data. Data-driven decisions.
I like it. It seems like her book is a really practical guide to digital marketing.
It really is. But she doesn't just focus on the technical stuff. She also talks about the mindset you need for success.
The mindset. I'm all ears. What kind of mindset does she say is important?
She emphasizes adaptability, resilience, and being open to learning new things. You got to be willing to adjust in this fast-paced world. Things are always changing online.
That's true. So being adaptable is key. But even with the right mindset and a solid strategy, it's still tough to stand out, right? There's so much competition.
That's where building a strong brand comes in. Dr. Howe talks a lot about that.
What does she say about it?
She says, your brand is more than just a logo or a slogan. It's about the connection you make with your customers. It's about how you make them feel.
It's about the feeling, yeah.
It's the values, the story, the experience you create. She gives a framework for defining your brand identity, your message.
So creating a consistent experience that people will remember.
Exactly. She says to think about your core values, your mission. What makes you unique? What problem are you solving?
What makes you different from everyone else?
Right. Find your unfair advantage. Once you know your brand identity, then you can create a visual identity that reflects it.
Okay, like logos and colors and stuff.
Yeah, all of that.
Yeah.
Your website design, even the fonts you use, it should all work together.
So it's like a visual language that communicates your brand.
Exactly. And don't forget about your content. Everything you put out there should reflect your brand's voice and personality.
It's not just what you say, but how you say it.
Right. Once you've built a strong brand, then you focus on loyalty.
Those loyal customers who keep coming back and tell their friends.
Yes. Dr. Howe says to exceed expectations, provide amazing customer service, make people feel valued.
Build those relationships.
Exactly. Happy customers are your best advocates. They'll tell everyone about you.
Word of mouth is powerful. So throughout the book, she talks about having a growth mindset, right?
Yes. Be adaptable, experiment, track your result. Don't be afraid to change things if they're not working.
The digital world is always changing, so you have to be ready to adapt.
Exactly. And remember, hitting that 7-figure mark isn't just about the money.
What else is it about?
It's about the impact you have, the value you create.
Building something you're proud of.
And enjoying the journey. Building a business should be fulfilling, not just a grind.
I completely agree. Well, this has been an awesome and deep dive into Dr. Howe's book. If you want to learn more, head over to cocoshungasan.net. You'll find tons of resources there. It's been a fascinating conversation. Dr. Howe's book offers so many practical strategies for building the successful online business. No matter where you are in your journey, I highly recommend checking it out. Thanks for joining us.
Rise up, feel the fire in your chest. Chase dreams, put your doubts to the test. Raise your voice, let your spirit be free. No fear, no limits, just believe. Every stumble, every fall, just a chance to rise. In the darkest night, stars still light up the skies. You're a fighter, you're a force, don't you ever give up. Take a stand, make a mark, show the world your true love. Shine on, like a diamond in the sky. Reach high and let your spirit fly. Together we'll rise, we won't be denied. Shine on, you were born to light up the night. In the depths of the night, when shadows try to dim your glow, remember you're a beacon, a guiding light. The stars echo, hold on to hope. Let it fuel your burning desire. For in every challenge lies the spark of a brighter fire. So when the journey gets tough and the road seems long, just close your eyes, hear the chorus and carry on strong. With each step, with each breath, let your brilliance ignite. For you, my friend, were meant to shine on through the night. Rise up, feel the fire in your chest. Chase dreams, put the test. Raise your voice, let your spirit be free. No fear, no limits, just believe. Every stumble, every fall, just a chance to rise in the darkest night. Stars to light up the skies. You're a fighter, you're a force. Don't you ever give up, take a stand. Make a mark, show the world your true love. Shine on like a diamond in the sky. Reach high, let your spirit fly. Together we'll rise, we won't be denied. Shine on, you were born to light up the night. Rise up, feel the fire in your chest. Chase dreams, put your doubts to the test. Raise your voice, let your spirit be free. No fear, no limits, just believe. Every stumble, every fall, just a chance to rise in the darkest night. Stars to light up the skies. You're a fighter, you're a force. Don't you ever give up, take a stand. Make a mark, show the world your true love. Shine on like a diamond in the sky. Reach high, let your spirit fly. Together we'll rise, we won't be denied. You were born to light up the night. Rise up, feel the fire in your chest. Chase dreams, put your doubts to the test. Raise your voice, let your spirit be free. No fear, no limits, just believe. Every stumble, every fall, just a chance to rise in the darkest night. Stars to light up the skies. You're a fighter, you're a force. Don't you ever give up, take a stand. Make a mark, show the world your true love. Shine on like a diamond in the sky. Reach high, let your spirit fly. Together we'll rise, we won't be denied. You were born to light up the night. Shine on, you were born to light up the night. Shine on, like the spirit fly. Together we'll rise, we won't be denied. Shine on you, you were born to light up the night. In the depths of the night, when shadows try to dim your glow, remember you're a beacon, a guiding light, a star's echo. Hold on to hope, let it fuel your burning desire. For in every challenge lies the spark of a brighter fire. So when the journey gets tough and the road seems long, just close your eyes, hear the chorus and carry on strong. With each step, with each breath, let your brilliance ignite. For you, my friend, were meant to shine on through the night.